We've had a really good finish to the week of practice. So just great focus, man. That's all it is. Just great road focus, having fun, enjoying the moment, all right? And just understanding why we're there. We're there to win a football game. All right? Let's go attack Iowa.
Joe, you're really about to be a dad any day now. My teammates don't forget to remind me every day. Joe's about to be a dad, Daddy Joe, all this other stuff. So but it has started to hit me that this is really about to happen, yeah. The due date is October 7th, but whenever baby's ready to come, baby's ready to come. So
I'm ready.
She's ready.
When I told him I was due, he was like, "Oh, that's a bye week. That's okay."
Yeah. So right in the middle of the season, but happened to be on the bye week. So as long as it comes on bye week, we're great.
I'm actually more animated at home than I am in the stands. I think I'm like, everybody else is more animated for me. I don't need to be animated here.
I'm sure it'll be a lot, especially at the start, learning how to balance being a dad, being a husband, a student, an athlete.
Hey, the Godfather!
No, I'm not.
Godfather here!
Hey, see?
Godfather here!
Hey, see?
Couple teammates vying for that Godfather.
Yeah, a lot of guys have asked to babysit. A lot of the linebackers are like, Joe, let me babysit when baby gets here. Godwin actually just talked to me about it yesterday. Looking forward to babysitting the kid, whether it's a boy or girl. But I'm excited either way, whatever the baby gets. I'm just wanting a healthy baby, obviously, so yeah.
As the team buses pull away from Ryan Field, the Wildcats embark on their first road trip of the season. After opening the 2016 campaign with 4 straight home games and a 1-3 record, Northwestern travels to Iowa for a critical Big Ten showdown with the Hawkeyes. The road to a Big Ten championship goes through Iowa City, as the Hawkeyes reign as defending champions of the West Division.
Hello, 1-2, 1-2. Got me, Adam?
The Northwestern Wildcats are on the air today from Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa. Big Ten football. It's the Northwestern Wildcats and the Iowa Hawkeyes.
So from the minute we go on that field, getting warmed up, until we come back in here singing a fight song after the game, we are on the attack.
Let's come out firing, man! Yeah. All day!
70 strong. 70 strong. All right? Let's go start the fight. Keep swinging regardless of what happens, all right? You guys have had a great week. Let's go out of this tunnel right now, and let's go unleash it one rep at a time. Woo! You guys ready to go? Body, you ready to go? Let's go, sharpen the Lord!
Guys, if Northwestern is going to win today, they need big plays from their defensive stars. That starts with Anthony Walker.
Here comes pressure up the middle, and he will get dropped for a sack. Anthony Walker there along with Joseph Jones. Kaluzzi on to punt. Flynn Nagel back to receive for the Wildcats. Nagel comes up near midfield, makes the grab on the run. Into Hawkeye territory. He's in the open field. He's got to beat the punter. And the punter trips him up to save a touchdown. Flynn Nagel sparks the Wildcats early on the road. Thorson's going to keep it himself, has an alley, and he scores! The Wildcats grab the early lead on the road.
The return game would continue to fuel scoring opportunities, with Iowa's All-American Desmond King setting up the Hawkeyes with a score of their own.
Now Jackson bounces it to the outside, gets a block from Nagel. Into Hawkeye territory.
Terrific job up front and a better job of keeping the play alive
by Justin Jackson. Kick is up, and it's good. Mitchell puts Northwestern back on top.
He was the one who made a tackle on play one. So tell Tommy how he played you. You with me? You had his ass, and he just finished.
In the second quarter, it became evident that the game would be a 60-minute battle, as both teams would trade shots.
Thorson into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern. Austin Carr, the leading receiver in the Big Ten, comes up with the grab. Now King, no fair catch signal. Still on his feet. Still on his feet. No flag. Now they give it to Wadley to the left, and he walks right in. They give it right back to him. He gets the first down. Loses the ball. Ball comes loose. Iowa says they have it. Here comes pressure into the end zone. Looking for McCarron. Touchdown, Iowa.
We ain't going home, baby, without a win. We ain't going home without a win. However long it takes. However long it takes.
Hey, do your job and do it to the best of your ability. That's all we gotta do. We do it one time. 1, 2, 3.
With Northwestern trailing Iowa at the half, the Wildcats went to work and put their full offensive firepower on display.
Austin Carr and Macon Wilson to the left. Wilson the wide man. Snap to Thorson. Thorson being flushed with the pocket. Rolling right. Now he throws to the back of the end zone. Touchdown! On the right side of the end zone. What a grab on the right side. And the Wildcats on the touchdown pass to Austin Carr. His second of the day.
Odenabo.
That's a strong young man coming from that defensive end spot.
Now Jackson with the shake and bake in the open field. Wow. He runs away from Snyder. One man giving chase. They're not going to get him. 58 yards. Justin Jackson with a burst.
This once electric crowd here in Iowa City is now silent.
Hey, they don't score, we win this game. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
First down at the Iowa 25, 31-24 Northwestern. Thorson throwing down the middle, caught inside the 15 to the 10-5, touchdown! Austin Carr, a hat trick for him, his third touchdown catch today. And the Wildcats extend their lead with 12:06 to go here in the game in Iowa City.
After falling behind by 2 scores, the Hawkeyes' pursuit of a fourth-quarter comeback began, marching 80 yards for a score with 3 minutes to play. It would come down to the Wildcat defense and senior Ifeadi Odenabo, who had a presence in the Iowa backfield at pivotal points throughout the game. That presence would be felt as time was winding down.
Here he comes on the spin move. Beathard gets away from him, steps up and throws an interception. That should do it for the Wildcats.
This is a hard place to play. This is a hard place to win. Warriors come in here and win. That's what Warriors do. Warriors come in and they battle and they battle and they battle. And that's what you did. And that's what it's going to take the rest of the way. It's about respecting the game. It's about respecting your opponent. It's about respecting yourself. It's about respecting what it stands for to be a Warrior. And that's what I saw today from you guys. And I'm really, really proud of you. I'm really proud of you. Okay? This is a big week for Joe Jones. Okay? Where you at, Joe? Joe's got to lead us in a fight song. What do you guys think? All right.
Pop-Tart Jones!
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. Go, you Northwestern. Wave right to that loud heart. With our colors flying, we will cheer you all the time. You rock, rock, go, you Northwestern. Fight for victory. Spread for the fame of our fair name. Northwestern win that game. Yeah!
It's the bye week. The break in football activities allows some time to rest, recover, and for team barber Jalen Prater, it's the opportunity to revisit some past clients.
I started back in high school, like my senior year. I started just cutting like my buddy's hair back home, and then we found a pair of like old wall home cut clippers in his grandpa's garage. I just started cutting guys' hair. Eventually upgraded to these and got some real equipment, real gear. Just I've been cutting ever since.
Trust him with anything, been getting my hair cut from Jalen since 2012.
Back in the Plex days.
Yeah, back in the our freshman year, and every couple weeks I come to Jalen, Dr. J as we call him, here in the barber shop, and it's a great experience. Wouldn't go anywhere else.
And it's great quality. Don't leave that out now.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna just get any old like.
Yeah, this is any old cut now. Bye-week practices are going to be a grind. That's just the way it is. The varsity guys, kind of get a little break, and then going back into it pretty heavy these next couple of days is huge for us.
The time off given to the team's veterans provides an opportunity for those further down the depth chart to receive some extra practice reps.
All right, you got 7-on-7 coming up. You guys got 1-on-1. Go.
Pick it up, baby. Come on. Hey, let's go. Why?
Clayton Thorson is taking advantage of his bye-week free time. Ride the train 20 minutes south to downtown Chicago for lunch with his father, who has a football history of his own.
He played in the NFL for 3 years, kind of bounced around. Actually played in the World League for a year too. But and my neighbor actually played for 11 years in the NFL. And so between those two, I kind of knew I wanted to play football, and my brothers had played. But specifically quarterback. Right before our first practice, my dad was my coach, and I was like, "Hey, Dad, how can I be the quarterback?" And he was like, "I don't know, just raise your hand when we're going out there." I was like, "All right," and yeah, since then I played quarterback.
At least for the initial.
Yeah, you'll be able to hear them.
Yes. Hey.
Remember, just give it. Spit it out. You're gonna chew on it.
I promise.
Okay.
Anthony Walker Jr. joins us now. Is there anything in particular you guys are focusing on going into this matchup?
Just going 1-0. That starts with being able to stop the run, and we know they're going to come out and run the ball on us, and we have to be ready for the challenge. I think defensively, that's the main goal for this week, is just stopping the run. And then as a team, we just want to come out 1-0, no matter how we get it done, whether it's by 1 point, half a point, 30 points. We just want to come out 1-0.
I think the team has showed, a lot of fight. Coming back and fighting, staying together has been the biggest thing, and most impressive thing I've seen thus far with the season.
And every season, you look at your schedule and say there's some games you're going to be favored in, some games you're not going to be favored in. And those are the games that define your season. This is one of those games.
Feeding off the energy of homecoming weekend, Michigan State jumped out to the early lead, leaving the Wildcats facing a 14-0 deficit.
Top, but instead it's Jackson who gets the carry. Oh, move! He showed him a leg, he took it away, and he took it for 6.
Hey, he'll break your ankles, he did right there.
Shelton looking for running room, and he won't find it. Quick to the edge, Nate Hall with the tackle.
Hall got on his horse right there.
This is a free play. Thorson to the end zone. Touchdown! Clayton Thorson to the end zone finds Austin Carr, and Northwestern right back in this one. Lewerke, pressure coming, and he's blasted in the end zone. And Lewerke getting drilled by Joe Gaziano. Sanders tackles in the end zone. He's up for the play as the safety.
The kick on the way, plenty long enough. The kick is good.
You play the way you're capable of playing, you will make this group shut it down. I promise you. I promise you. You weather the storm just like we talked about. Now you put them to sleep.
Biggest drive of the year, we're going down to score. Big Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3. Big Cats.
At the 43-yard line. Thorson, good protection. Wide open down the sidelines is Nagel, and Flint Nagel for the touchdown. 57 yards for Flint Nagel. On 3rd and 2, and it's Carr again. Austin Carr, Mr. 3rd down. He came into this, Matt, leading the Big Ten in receptions, yards, and touchdowns. Since 1990, there have been 2 guys to lead in all 3 categories, Allen Robinson of Penn State and Desmond Howard. That's it. That's the list. Nobody else. He's in elite company.
1 second down, option left. Thorson takes it himself, and he walks into the end zone for the touchdown. Clayton Thorson with his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
A 33-3 run by the Wildcats put them in the driver's seat midway through the 3rd quarter. The change at quarterback by Michigan State would provide a spark to the dormant Spartan offense. After cutting the lead to 33-31, it would be Northwestern's dynamic return man who would take the air out of Spartan Stadium.
Michigan State feeling a little better, as are the fans at Spartan Stadium. We're right back in this game, down just 2, as the kickoff will bounce at the 5, fielded there. Vault with some running room on the sidelines. Solomon Vault veering to the middle of the field, got a block. Solomon Vault gonna try to sap the energy out of this crowd as he takes it all the way for the touchdown. No flags on the field. Punch.
All right, Thorson gets the ball, retreats. Now he throws down the near side, leaping grab inside the 30. Are you kidding me? Austin Carr at the 27-yard line, 16-yard gain to a 1st down. What a play!
You know, we spoke to the coaching staff at Northwestern. One of the things they said is that we just have to get Justin Jackson some room. If we can get him in space, he'll make a play.
On 3rd and 9, it'll be Justin Jackson picking his way to the left, and Jackson bursting for the touchdown!
Valuable, tough lessons early in the year, okay? And we have not stopped grinding. Stay on, stay on. But the heart of the Wildcats showed up, man. He is showing up. He is showing up.
No, we gonna keep going. Hey, one thing in mind, win on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Y era muy joven cuando entré con los Estados Unidos y por eso él no habla español, pero tengo las ganas de aprender y por eso tuve la clase de español en la Universidad de Northwestern. Vamos Gatos, go Cats. Juega 60.